ContentCommander is an Office 365 SharePoint app that can be used to copy and move files between SharePoint libraries and local drives using a very clean and intuitive interface. ContentCommander can be installed from the Sharepoint Store. To get to the Sharepoint Store, you simply click the Settings cogwheel, typically in the upper right hand corner of your SharePoint site, and then from the drop-down menu you would choose the Add an App option. From the Add an App page, you should see the SharePoint Store link and the Quick Launch, typically on the left-hand side of the page. From the SharePoint Store site, you can search for the app using the search box in the upper right-hand corner. I'll type in ContentCommander. There's the app. If I click the app, this will take me to a page that will describe it for me. There's also a link that I can go to the vendor site to get more information about it. And then when I'm ready to add it, at the top there's an Add It button. Now the Add It button is grayed out for me because I've already installed the application. So to demo the application, I'll navigate back to my team site. And ContentCommander right now shows up underneath my recent and my quick launch. So I'll click the link. This takes me to the main utility for using ContentCommander. The interface is very simple, very clean. On the left-hand side is a source for the files that I want to copy or move, and on the right-hand side is the target or destination of where I want to place the files. Now for this demonstration, I also want to show that ContentCommander can include content type information. So I've got a library named IT Documents, and I've created a custom content type and added that to IT Documents. The document, there's only one document that's in there, but that document was created using that content type that's got a special field added to it. And what I want to do is copy it to the Documents library, which also has the content type added to it. And I want to show that the metadata, the extra information that comes with the content type, will be copied across when I copy the file. So I'll go back to the library after I've copied the file and verify that that content type metadata is included. So I'm just going to check the file that I want to copy. Up at the top I have a series of buttons. Note that I can create a new folder in either source or destination. I have an option to copy, option to move, rename, delete, and the My Computer I'm going to demonstrate separately. So for right now I just want to demonstrate the copy process. I'll select copy. This opens up a dialog where I can verify my source and my destination. I have some advanced options that I'll go ahead and click just to see. And I've got a few radial buttons that I can choose how I want to handle if the file is already at the destination, if I want to overwrite it or not, or if there's also a folder in the destination with the same name if I want to overwrite it. So in my case, the file, and I'm not copying folders, but the file doesn't exist. So I'm just going to click yes, leaving the defaults. And now I can clearly see that the file is in my target, my documents folder, copy of the file. So let's go back to that library and see if the metadata information has been included with the copy process, has been brought over with the copy process. So to get back to my site, there's a link in the upper left-hand corner. Click the link, back to site. Now I'll navigate to my documents library. And in my documents library I can see my document, but I'm interested in the metadata, so I'm going to select the item menu, and then I'll select the separate menu, and from this menu I want to view the properties. And from the properties dialog I've got a custom property called IT category. It's set to network, and that was what the file was set from its original source, and that's the custom column that was added to this content type. So it's copied my content type, my metadata information, from source library to the target library. It's kept that information intact, which is what I wanted. So now I want to test copying from my local drive, so we'll close this, navigate back to ContentCommander, and this time for my source I've got a My Computer button in the top. I'm going to select that. This will open up a little dialog where it wants to add a file system tool, which I've already installed. So I'm just going to click the finish to open this up. And now I can see on my left hand side that it's reading from my local drives. And in my case, there's some files on my D drive that I want to copy. I'm going to click my D drive. Takes a moment. Opens up, shows me the contents of my D drive. I've got a folder on my D drive named Demo Files. I'm going to navigate into that folder. Scroll down, and I've got a text document that I want to copy. I want to copy it into my documents, so on my right hand side on my destination, I'll click the Documents folder to open it up. Go back, select the file, make sure I've checked it, and then I've got the option at the top to copy. Select that. Again, verify how I want the copy to occur. I'm just going to click yes. There's my progress. And the file now is in my destination. You can verify it. I'll navigate back to my site. Select my documents library. And there are both of my documents. So in summary, ContentCommander is a very easy to use interface for copying files from SharePoint library to other SharePoint libraries, or even to different SharePoint sites, or copying files from your local hard drive to SharePoint. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it.